So, let me make sure my headphones are on all the way. Otherwise, this is pointless. So, today I have a lot of things to do. So, this is going to be one of a sequence of videos that I'm going to be doing all at once because I have a whole little list here of songs I want to look at that I haven't got a chance to listen to yet. So, that's what I'm doing today. What are you doing today? Um, very first one because it popped up in my feed and I didn't even know that it was released. It said it was released 5 hours ago, so I'm just gonna get right into it because I love Silverstein and uh, love Dayseeker. I think I've already done. Yes, I already did a video on Pale Moonlight by I can't speak today, but I did a video on Dayseeker. Just to reiterate a little bit, I found Dayseeker through Warp Tour. So, one of the times when I was walking past the stage, I heard this godlike voice, and it just happened to be Rory from Dayseeker. I stopped, I figured out what song it was, I figured out what band it was, and then I left because I had another place to be. But, yeah, I want to say that song was Vultures. I'm almost certain. So, one of their older songs. Definitely, I love to hear Rory featured on damn near anything. I don't think I've ever heard a song he's featured on that I don't like. And Silverstein to me has progressed so much more from where they started. So, Smile in Your Sleep is super well known song by them. Very, old school style around the time of Under Oath being a big popular band. I think that the direction Silverstein has gone, especially with their most recent album drop, has been great. I love every single song on it. One of my favorites would probably be Stress, and then really anything. I could listen to the whole album in one playthrough and have no problem. So I expect this to be reminiscent of some of their previous songs, but I like that their song structure changes with each song, so it's not just the same repetitive sound. It's not something where I feel that they are not pushing themselves. They definitely seem like they are taking feedback on what is popular, what is not popular, and integrating that into their song creation. So, Drain the Blood by title and by recent album alone, I expect it to be a little bit heavier than some of their, you know, more known songs, but I think that definitely with having Rory here, there's going to at least be some dual screams between the two of them. And of course, I fully expect there to be beautiful cleans. So, 2 minutes, 52 seconds. I hope that this is good. Otherwise, this is going to suck. So, let's do this. Drain the Blood.
Breathe in, breathe out. Close your eyes and feel the darkness bearing down on you. I've seen futures, now I'm running for my life. Not anymore. Dig your nails in deep enough to make me bleed. It's only human. It's only human. Drain the blood from the arm of the artist. From the arm of the artist, drain the blood from the arm of the artist. Drain the blood from the arm of the artist. From the arm of the artist, drain the blood from the arm of the artist.
Stop there because I just assume it's going to go into the next verse after this. So, chorus wise, if that is the chorus, it's very direct. There's not much elaboration to it. It's just drain the blood from the artist. So I think there was a really quick split screen. I'll go back to it at the end where the drummer doesn't have drums. And I think that they definitely missed an opportunity to have a little Pennywise cameo because he went into the drain tunnel. But so far, definitely Silverstein has that sound. So I look forward to the rest of this song. And yes, I have learned to pause my songs when I comment so I don't have to add subtitles. Yay. Let's do it. Go.
Breathe in, breathe out. Flip the switch and watch the atom as it splits in two. No turning back now, and nowhere left to hide. It'll all be over soon, so dig your nails in deep enough to make me bleed. It's only human.
expect it to just end like that. Um, yeah, so I'll be upfront. I thought that it was not the greatest at first because I'm like, okay, this is a short song. It's very brief with the verse chorus structure because as you notice, it went into the chorus around 40 seconds or so. So very short verses, including in here. I mean, it's just straight into it. I get that it's a short song. And another thing, too, is that they did just recently release an album. So I assume that this single has some type of bearing. Um, I can't imagine that they would just release it on a whim if it wasn't an indicator of something either that they just felt they wanted to release, or if it's an indicator that they're going to be working on some other projects, possibly. Definitely different, I will say, just from this song itself. It definitely feels like Rory turned it into a Dayseeker song once his appearance was put in. And I like that it was just the dual split between the two. So it wasn't really like it had the feature and then we had a follow up of the chorus and the rest of the song. It was we had Silverstein, we had Rory and his feature, and that was the end of it. So it definitely polarized, and I guess based on the video itself, I imagine that there's some significance to it. The enunciation was well enough that I don't need to read the lyrics this time, so at least that's good. And I love the transition between the two. So it definitely has the buildup of, anger, repetitiveness, showing that frustration, I guess is the way that it would convey to me, is a feeling of frustration. And then the transition was very smooth. So I would say around this part, I'm going to play it and then I'll go from there because I have short memory.
From the arm of the artist, drain the blood from the arm of the artist. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Drain the blood from the arm of the artist. From the arm of the artist, drain the blood from the arm of the artist.
So that slowdown, so all the instruments just kind of closed out their sound. It has the slowdown, it's dun, 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 like just, I don't want to say decreasing. I don't know the word. I don't care right now. But that transition into this, like haunting melody almost. It definitely gives a perfect segue into Rory's section. Um, Definitely has a build up. I feel like it ties the song together. Otherwise, without this, it may have sounded very abnormal because it would have sounded like two songs that had been spliced together, as opposed to one cohesive song that was intended to sound this way. And also, if you have good speakers, because I do, maybe not on this, but I have a wonderful setup in my car, so I look forward to this. I just recently got a Rockville system installed in my car, so yay. And the bass in this section, even on this really bad headset, you can hear how it is bouncy and it vibrates. So I just know that this section is going to go wonderfully. And it, I don't want to say it syncs up with his walking, but it definitely provides an entrance to the scene.
Can I be honest now? I don't see a way we get beyond this hell. When everybody's saying it'll all work out, if you just sell your soul. All the things we tell ourselves, I can't stop drinking from the poison well, and it's doing my head in like a bullet to my brain. No one leaves till the blood is drained.
I think too, just commenting on the actual music video, it would have been more impactful if they had gotten both of them in the scene because you can tell that both vocalists had joined up to um, harmonize that scream. And it would have been more impactful if it didn't just fixate on Rory, because, like I said, it feels like at the transitional point, it really just took over and became a Dayseeker song, especially because a lot of the fixation was more on him and his feature than it was on the actual um, total composition of the scene. But I think in the point of it being symbolic, clearly it's discussing struggles as being a musician, trying to compose very well written music and having the limitations potentially of a record label, of self, of expectation. It conveys that message well. I get the point of the song, which is always nice when it's not just something that is thrown together mindlessly, which there's a couple songs on this list that I'm worried will be that way. But as it is right now, I like the song. I don't think that it's the best from either one of them, but I definitely think that this is a song that is, something I can listen to. I don't have any quarrels with it. It's short, brief, to the point, and it has elements from both bands that I enjoy. So overall, it's good. I like it. Other than that, I mean, gonna move on to the next ones and keep going. So I hope you have a good day and bye.